Motu Proprio on Opus Dei to protect charism and promote evangelization. With a document ad charisma tuendum, as of August 4, Pope Francis disposes that the prelature of Opus Dei transfer competencies from the dicastery for bishops and establishes that the prelate can no longer hold episcopal status. Prelate Monsignor Fernando Acaris says the Pope asks that the new prelate be a guide but above all a father. By Alessandro de Carolis. 40 years after the Apostolic Constitution at Sit, with which Pope St. John Paul II erected Opus Dei as a personal prelature, Pope Francis modifies some of its structures on the basis of Predicate Evangelium, with the aim of protecting the charism and promoting the evangelizing action that its members carry out in the world by spreading the call to holiness in the world, through the sanctification of work and family and social commitments. The Motu Proprio ad charisma tuendum, promulgated today, establishes new orientations that see the amendment of some Sit's articles, harmonizing them with what has been established by the recent Apostolic Constitution. Charism rather than hierarchical authority. First of all, based on Article 117 of Predicate Evangelium, the Vatican dicastery of reference for Opus Dei will no longer be the one for bishops but the one for the clergy, to which the prelate, the highest Opus Dei authority, will submit an annual report on the state of the prelature. The prelate himself, contrary to the past, will no longer be able to be appointed a bishop, and this, the Motu Proprio explains in Article 4, is to reinforce the conviction that, for the protection of the peculiar gift of the Spirit, a form of government based more on charism than on hierarchical authority is needed. So, the title the prelate of Opus Dei will take on, will be that of Apostolic Protonotary Supernumerary with the title of Reverend Monsignor. In tune with the founder? Recalling the very great hope with which the Church directed her maternal care and attention toward Opus Dei at the time of its establishment as a prelature, according to Pope John Paul II's description on that occasion, this Motu Proprio adds to the text of the papal document. It is intended to confirm the prelature of Opus Dei in the authentically charismatic sphere of the Church, specifying its organization in keeping with the witness of the founder, Saint Josemaria Escrivá de Balaguer, and with the teachings of conciliar ecclesiology regarding personal prelatures. These provisions will go into effect starting next August 4. Monsignor Acaris, New Prelate Guide, but, first and foremost, Father. In a letter sent to the members of the prelature, Opus Dei Prelate, Monsignor Fernando Acaris, says he filially accepts what Pope Francis has ordered, and expresses his hope that the Pope's invitation will resonate powerfully with each and every one as an opportunity to understand, in depth, the spirit that the Lord instilled in our founder.